We give you the facts, it's not what you think. Popeye Newsling, Young King, 1 yard, bless.
Good morning, Popeye. Grandma watch Popeyes every morning and every night.
What am I drink? What am I think? You're listening to Popeye News Links. This is the Admiral Tibet who I represent, and remember, the time is so serious, cantankerous and dangerous. This is Popeye News Links.
People of Center, St. Mary and surrounding.
Yeah, watch Popeyes, mama.
Here is
Where I watch?
Popeye.
are you an entertainer? If you are,
Greetings viewers and subscribers. Princess Tashika, you celebrated your birthday yesterday. My apologies for not sending out the greetings yesterday. Marlene, she had asked us to wish you a happy birthday. She's telling us that your family and relatives, they are proud of all your accomplishments and you should continue reaching for the skies. Let's hope that yesterday you had a wonderful birthday and may you live to see lots more. Do you plan on visiting Jamaica soon, or are you already in Jamaica? Do you want to stay at an affordable Airbnb that is in a gated community about half an hour away from the Sangster International Airport? Look no further because I have the perfect one-bedroom studio for you. It is located at the Holland Estate in Trelawney. This cozy one-bedroom studio is equipped with everything you need for a comfortable stay. For the best rate around, contact Shaddy via WhatsApp only at 876-376-0677, or you can call her straight at 437-217-4803. Make sure that before you plan your next vacation, you call Shaddy. I can guarantee you that you will be relaxing in comfort. In the news today, on Saturday night, September 13, a hoodlum forced open the sliding windows at the Portmore Missionary Church in the Edgewater Avenue area of Portmore and entered the church. Once inside, the hoodlum thieved one Bluetooth bag and one Samsung keyboard, totally valuing at about 180,000 Jamaican dollars from the church. The hoodlum, he then made good his escape. As a result, the church hired Hawkeye Security Company to monitor the church. Last week, Wednesday night, September 24, about 11 o'clock, Hawkeye Security Company, they received a burglary signal coming from the church. As a result, they dispatched their armed response team to go and check out what was happening. The team arrived at the location and the thief was held inside the church. He entered the same way he entered on the previous occasion, by forcing open one of the sliding windows to one of the sides of the church. His name is Robert Barnette, but he's popularly known as Mogo. Mogo is 39 years old and he's living at North Edgewater Avenue in Portmore. The police, they were called and Mogo was handed over to them. He has since confessed that he was the thief who broke into the church on the previous occasion. Mogo, he was charged for sacrilege for the first break-in and housebreaking with intent for the second break-in. So, he'll be facing the courts shortly. Over in Montego Bay, a correctional officer who is living in Kingston, he is a licensed firearm holder. This correctional officer, he went to Montego Bay over the weekend and he was staying at the Bella Vista Resort on Leaders Avenue in Montego Bay. On Saturday night, the correctional officer, he placed his licensed Glock 9mm pistol, affixed with a magazine containing 15 9mm rounds and an extra magazine containing 15 live rounds in a pouch, and left them in the room hidden under a suitcase. He then left the room to go and use the pool. We are told that the correctional officer, he returned to his room early Sunday morning, then retired to bed. Later in the morning, Sunday, September 28th, The correctional officer, he got up and he was sorting out his properties. It was then realized that the gun and the rounds, they were stolen from his pouch. The police, they were called in and an investigation launched. It was also realized that a window lock at the back of the premises was broken off. It is suspected that the thief, he entered through that window. Boy, may I tell you. In this next report, 2 records officers employed to a government ministry in Kingston were among 3 guys who were taken into custody by the police. Reports are that the police, acting on intelligence, early Saturday morning, September 27, about 5 o'clock, they carried out a raid at a 5-bedroom concrete house at Portsea Road in the Portsmouth area of Portmore. A search was carried out and bingo. 1 9mm pistol with the serial number intact, affixed with a magazine containing 16 9mm rounds, was found wrapped in a towel in a chest of drawers in a bedroom. 4 other 9mm rounds were also found in the chest of drawers. All 3 males, aged 35, 34 and 24, they were taken into police custody. If and when any of them are charged, I'm going to be telling you who they are. But intelligencers, big up on yourself. And officers, job well done. In this next report, that hoodlum on your screen, his name is Delano Leslie, but he's popularly known as Crazy or Brown Man. Crazy is wanted for a murder that was committed at Johnsontown in Lucy and for another murder that was committed in the Withorn police area of Westmoreland. Earlier this year, on Wednesday morning, March 26, about 10:30, a team of police officers they engaged Crazy in a shootout in the Cornwall Mountain area of Westmoreland. Crazy, he made good his escape. 2 weeks ago, on the early morning of Tuesday, September 16, about 2 o'clock, a team of police officers, they received intelligence and they again went in search of Crazy. They went to Mount Stewart district in the parish of Westmoreland. Reports are that Crazy and one of his cronies known as Mad Dog, they were seen by the police. Mad Dog's correct name is Odein Phinn. He is 27 years old and he's living at Cornwall Mountain in Westmoreland. The police, they are reporting that both Mad Dog and Crazy, they opened gunfire at them. They took evasive action and returned the fire. Mad Dog and Crazy, they made good their escape. None of the police officers were injured. We are told that a search was carried out and the police, they saw a blood trail in a footpath. The police, they followed the blood trail into a yard where a black jeans pants and a white t-shirt with blood stains and a pair of black Clark's shoes was found inside the yard. From all indication, at least one of the hoodlums was shot and injured. Now, that incident, it took place on Tuesday, September 16. 2 days later, on Thursday, September 18, the police, they received intelligence and they carried out a raid in Spanish Town, St. Catherine, where Mad Dog was held. He was taken back to Westmoreland, where he was charged, so he'll be facing the courts shortly. This one, it took place Sunday evening, September 28, at minutes after 6 o'clock. It took place along the Bay Road main road in the Little London police area of Westmoreland. Our information is that young man on your screen, his name is Chesley Scott. On July 28, just gone, Chesley, he celebrated his 25th birthday. He was a maintenance worker at Jam West Adventure Park in Westmoreland. What we're learning is that Chesley, he was riding that black Cobra CG150 motorcycle towards Little London. Rain had fallen earlier and there was a lot of water on the road. Reports are that Chesley, he was trying to avoid some water that was settled on the left-hand side of the road. As a result, he veered right and collided head-on into that white Mitsubishi L200 pickup that was coming in the opposite direction. As a result of this impact, Chesley, he was thrown onto the windscreen of the pickup. Both Chesley and the bike were pushed back for some distance. The pickup, it came to a stop on the left road edge facing Albany direction. Chesley, he was thrown from the bonnet of the pickup onto the asphalted roadway. He received serious injuries and he died as a result. Sad indeed. This one, it took place last night, Monday, September 29, about 10:15. It took place in front of Mama D's restaurant along the Lilliput Main Road in St. James. Our information is that a silver 2022 Honda Fit motorcar, it was traveling towards Rosal direction when a male pedestrian, now, up to the time of recording this video, I didn't get his name. We are learning that the male pedestrian, he surprisingly ran from the driver's left side of the road and sat in the middle of the roadway. As a result, the Honda Fit collided into the pedestrian. He was pinned in under the undercarriage and he was dragged along the roadway. The driver, he veered to the right and came to a stop in the opposite lane. The pedestrian, he was seriously injured and he died on the spot. This one, it took place about 15 minutes later. Last night, Monday, September 29, about 10:30. It took place in the vicinity of the Bowgate Main Road T Junction along the North Coast Highway in the parish of Trelawney. Our information is that a taxi driver in his late 30s, he was driving a white Toyota Voxy towards Hague Main Road direction. A pedestrian. His name is Patrick Jackson. Patrick was a 67-year-old wood carver and he lived at Saltmarsh in the parish of Trelawney. We are told that Patrick, he was on the driver's side right soft shoulder. It is reported that Patrick, he was trying to cross the road, so he ran across the roadway into the path of the Toyota Voxy, which was traveling very fast. Patrick, he was hit and he received serious injuries. He died on the spot. Sad indeed. In this next report, we are doing some digging and we are going to be updating this report in a subsequent video. But what we are learning so far is that guy on your screen, his name is Desmond Montaque, but he was popularly known as Monty. We are told that earlier today, Monty, he was shot and killed by the police at Seaton Crescent in Savannah-Lamar in the parish of Westmoreland. Many persons in the area, they are saying that Monty, he was humbled and he was not involved in any criminality. They are saying that Monty, he was killed by the police in cold blood. Like I said, I am doing some digging and I'm going to be updating this report in a subsequent video. In the meantime, if you know what took place and you want your voice to be heard, don't call. Send me a WhatsApp message to 876-458-9111. That's 876-458-9111. And I will contact you, alright? In this report, that guy on your screen, his name is Kevorn Rutherford, but he's also known as Legend. Legend is a 30-year-old musician living at Chantilly District in the Savannah-Lamar area of Westmoreland. Earlier this year, on Monday, June 16, Legend, he took his girlfriend to the Savannah-Lamar hospital. She was in an unconscious state. Legend, he told them at the hospital that she had climbed a mango tree and was picking mangoes when she fell from the tree. There is the girlfriend on your screen, and that is a 2015 photo of her. Her name is Caleen Smith. She was 42 years old and she was living at Chantilly district also. Caleen, she had received injuries to her head and her upper body. She was admitted in the Savannah hospital in an unconscious state. About a week after Caleen was in hospital, Legend, he reported the matter to the police. He told the police what he told them at the hospital, that she had fallen out of a tree. Caleen, she remained in hospital in a coma, but on Thursday, July 3, she succumbed to her injuries. Residents of the Chantilly area, on learning of Caleen's death, they started talking up the things and they were adamant that a lie Legend had tell a him kill Caleen. They also threatened to burn down his house. On Saturday, July 5, the police, they took Legend into custody for questioning. While Legend was in police custody, persons went and they burnt down his house. The police, they didn't have much evidence against Legend, so he was subsequently released. Now, our information is that when Legend was released from police custody, he went and he burnt down a house in the community. On Monday, July 21, a postmortem was carried out on Caleen and it was found out that Caleen's death was caused by blunt force trauma to her head. Now, if you look on your screen, that is a screenshot from a video which I had received. I cannot show it on YouTube. Legend, he was using a piece of stick to beat Caleen mercilessly in her head and all over her body. We are also told that on one occasion, Legend, he had broken one of Caleen's hands. We are told that even though Legend was released from police custody, the police, they continued with the investigations and they received a lot of evidence confirming that it was Legend who killed Caleen. On more than one occasion, the police, they went searching for Legend, but he was not found. Last week, Wednesday, September 24, Legend, he went to the Savannah police station to make a report and he was taken into police custody. He has since been charged for killing Caleen, so he'll be facing the courts shortly. Boy, may I tell you. In this report, the police, they have now instituted a curfew for sections of the Darliston police area in Westmoreland, and this is why. On Saturday night, September 27, about 8:30, a hoodlum went to the Simple Lifestyle Sports Bar at Lennoxby Goods in Westmoreland, where he pulled a gun and opened gunfire, hitting 3 guys who were inside the bar. 2 of them were killed. One of them was that guy on your screen. His name is Andre Hall, but he was popularly known as Bobby. Bobby was 29 years old, and the other one was that guy on your screen. His name is Delroy Barton. Delroy was 21 years old. Both of them were living at Lennoxby Goods in the Darliston police area of Westmoreland. A 38-year-old guy, he was also shot and injured. We are learning that many persons in the community, they are pointing fingers at another guy from the community. They are saying that it was this guy who sent hoodlums to carry out the act. Now, I will not be calling this guy's name or showing his photograph because he was not charged for any crime. Neither is the police saying he's a suspect in this double murder. Are you following me? Persons are saying that this guy and the guy who runs the bar, they were good friends, but they had a falling out about 9 years ago. They are also saying that less than 2 weeks ago, both guys were involved in an argument and threats were hurled. Some persons are adamant that this guy is involved. We're also getting unconfirmed reports that this guy, he has since handed himself in to the police and he's being questioned. Now, if you look on your screen, on Sunday, September 28th, persons went to the guy's home at Lennoxby Goods where they set his 2 motor vehicles on fire. One of them is said to be a late model SUV. The police, they saw what was happening and they are expecting more mayhem. As a result, they have instituted a curfew in the area. The mayhem. So let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. Have you hit on the love button as yet? If you have not yet done so, remember to hit on it. Also, if you are over here watching our videos and you have not yet subscribed, hit on the subscribe button as also. Hit on the notification bell. Then click all so that whenever we drop a new video, you will be one of the first to be notified. In the final report for today, a son is dead and a father is in the hospital under police guard facing a murder charge. There is the son on your screen. His name is Shimron Takeshi Nollis Bullock. He was a 33-year-old chef and we are told that Shimron, he's from the Hopewell area in the Darlington police area of Westmoreland, but he was living at Guns Drive in the Granville area of St. James. What we are learning is that Shimron and his 55-year-old father, Nollis, they were living in an old 4-apartment boardhouse at Guns Drive. It is said that the father and the son, they had frequent quarrels. Early this morning, Tuesday, September 30, about 1 o'clock, Shimron, he was at home when his father came home. His father realized that the door was locked and he was locked out of the house. The father, he told Shimron to give him the keys for the house. Shimron refused and they started to argue. Remember now, only the father and the son were present. The father is reporting that his son used a machete to chop him to the left side of his face and both of them started to fight. During this fight, the father, he used a knife to inflict wounds to his son's throat, the left side of his neck, both wrists and both ankles. The son, he fell to the ground and the father, he left the house. By this time, the police, they were called, and when the police were heading to the house, they saw the father walking along the roadway with the wound to his face. He was rushed to hospital where he was treated and admitted under police guard. The police, they went to the house where the lifeless body of the son, Shimron, was seen lying on the ground in a pool of blood with stab wounds all over. He died on the spot. Our information is that the father, he will definitely be charged for murder. The mayhem continues. Blessed love, everybody.
From the hills to the town, we bring the link. Straight facts, no mix up, no gimmick, no wing. You tune in now, get the real insight. Cause Papa News Link lights in up.
Papa News Link, yeah, we tell it how it is. Jamaican vice, truth in the biz. Click it, share it, every little click count. News with the vibes, that we announce.
No gimmick, no way. You tune in now, get the real insight. Cause Papa News Link lighting up the ring.
Papa News Link, yeah, we tell it how it is. Jamaican voice, truth in the biz. Click it, share it, every little click count. News with the vibes, that we are on. Papa News Link, yeah, we tell it how it is. Jamaican voice, truth in the biz. Click it, share it, every little click count. News with the vibes, that we are on.
It's not me being she a command out them and get it on me. You damn catch a fire me feel rated. In a the race that flop and no face. Why me bleak with the cabin on me cross silence. From me hills to the town we bring the link. Straight facts, no mix up, no gimmick, no wing. You tune in now, get the real insight. Cause Papa News Link lighting up things.
Papa